Welcome to all my YouTube friends out there. Today I have a shout out to Billy Goat Lawn Service, and uh, he commented on the last video wanting to know uh, how I felt about buying new equipment versus used. So big shout out to Billy Goat Lawn Service. If you haven't checked out his channel, I'd appreciate if you go check it out and let him know that Jeff's Lawn and Landscaping sent you there. And so today the topic will be buying used versus buying new. So with this, you could say that I'm kind of uh, all over the place on this one. I think a lot of it depends on where you're at in your business. So I feel like maybe when you're starting out, you're not making as much money. Um, you might look into buying used, um, especially if you're good on working on equipment. Far as me, I'm not that good on working on equipment as much. Uh, but if you're good on working on equipment and like I said, you're just starting out and you're having to watch your money, you may not have as much to spend. I don't have a problem seeing somebody go out and buy used. I would just try to watch it. If you can afford it, I think you'd be good if you did buy used to buy something that is fairly new, where maybe you could save some money, but yet still not have a lot of hours on it, where it's still practically a new one, or a gently used, I guess you'd say. And then, like I said, especially if you can work on equipment, that'd be great. If you're farther along in your business, where you're making pretty good money and can afford it, uh, I think you might be better off to go ahead and buy new, uh, especially if you're like me and can't work on equipment as well. I think that it would be a good move to buy new. And another thing I like is when you buy new, you get that warranty with it. So I've had I had a mower where I bought it brand new and had some problems with it and had to take it back in, and it was under warranty, and I just dropped it off. And when I come back to pick it up, it didn't cost me nothing. That was nice. Um, and too, even you get to where you can afford it, and you can even work on equipment. I think it would be good. Um, After you get established, to buy new, just because you can work on it, do you really want to spend all your time working on equipment when you could be out using it and making your money? That's where you make your money. But a lot of that just depends on where you're at with your business. And but another thing I would watch if you go to buy used or new, uh, on what you're spending, especially if you get a payment. If you're buying equipment and you got to pay so much a month, you definitely got to be careful on making sure you have enough money in there. You might have enough in there and doing good during the summer, but when winter hits, um, your money may stop coming in, but that payment's going to still be there every month. So, you're going to have to pay on that. Uh, so you definitely want to make sure that you're making good enough money where you're paying it through the summer, but yet you got money saved up where you can pay through the winter too. I've heard of people going out there and just buying all new everything and doing real good, and like I said, winter comes along and they could get in a spot there. Uh, and then I've bought used. I ended up buying a stand-on mower, and it was, I want to say, about 3 years old. Um, it had some hours on it, but it wasn't too bad. and I got a pretty good deal on it. At least I thought, and it's turned out to be a pretty good mower. But I just kind of like it if you can afford it to buy new. Like I said, you got the warranty, and I just feel a little bit safer when I'm out there on the job, it being new. I mean, you can still have problems, but you would think maybe it wouldn't be uh, as risky having a new mower. And I kind of look at it too. I ended up paying it off, but I had a 36-inch Exmark, and I bought it brand. Well, it was, I want to say it was brand new. It was actually a year old, but it hadn't left the building, so it didn't have no hours on it. If it did, it was just around the shop there where I bought it. Um, so I actually got a good deal on it, and it come with a warranty too. Um, and the one thing I liked about it is it was just 36-inch walk behind, but at the time I think I was paying around $80 a month for it. So I thought when I bought it for $80, let's say your minimum could be $40 to mow a yard, and I always look at it as, okay, let's say it's $80, and you're giving up two cuts a month to pay for this new equipment, and then the rest, all but gas and insurance and all that, is pretty much clear money. And I I just felt like to have a brand new equipment, less chances of it tearing up, coming with a warranty. I thought that was a pretty good deal for me. Of course, the more expensive ones be more a month, but I like figuring up, don't always figure up what it's costing you. I mean, you want to figure up how much it's costing you, but at the same time, you want to figure up how much is that equipment bringing in too. So, if you're uh, whatever you're paying a month, if it's bringing in, quite a bit on top of that, it may be a good move. But like I said, if you're trying to watch the money, or even if you have money built up and you're good on working on equipment and want to buy used, I just feel like it's just a decision you need to make. Um, to me, buying used would be a little bit more of a gamble, but you can still have problems with new ones too. So. Uh, but I just think with me, if you're a more established business, and you have enough money, or even if you work through the winter doing other things and have money coming in, you know I feel like that would be the way I would want to go. But that's just a decision you'd have to make on your own. And with me, I like I like buying equipment, but I try not to buy so much at one time. You know, which I'm a smaller company, but let's say you have two mowers, two ride mowers, bigger mowers or whatever, and you go out and buy them, and they you get them paid off about the same time. Uh, I kind of like to maybe go and buy maybe one more after that, and try to spread it out instead of having uh, so much equipment coming off at the same time. I don't like that, because let's say you pay for both of those riders, and say I'm gonna run them till they just fall apart, which that's good. I want to get all the money out of my equipment as I can. But the bad thing about that, you run them till they fall apart. They may fall apart about the same time, and then when you go to replace them, you got two payments. Where with me, I like trying to spread it out where I get one more paid off. I may end up getting another more, but still run it. And then that way, as they go down, it's hopefully timed where you're paying for maybe one at a time, than spreading it out and having to pay so much when they go down. Uh, but yeah, I just want to get on here and talk about that. Give that shout out. I appreciate him leaving in the comments. I appreciate if you check out some other videos and like and subscribe. But not just that, I love it when everybody talks to me, leaves comments, and as of right now, I've been going with the topics uh, to go over to talk about. In the winter, there's not as much to show, so I figure maybe I could do that, and then in the summer maybe show more of the jobs that I'm doing. Uh, so if you have any ideas of things you'd like to discuss with me, and you have a good topic, appreciate if you leave it in a comment, and maybe you'll be the next one that makes a good topic. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you next time.